See, we often talk about averages as though they tell the whole story. But averages can be wonderfully deceptive. Imagine a school where the average temperature is comfortable. That sounds fine. Until you discover half the rooms are freezing and the other half are boiling. That, in a way, is what I'm going to share next with you. So, using data from more than 270,000 adolescents across 47 countries, researchers asked two simple questions. How much social media do you use and how satisfied are you with your life? Now for girls, the pattern is fairly clear. Life satisfaction is highest among light users, less than an hour a day, and then declines as the use increases. For boys, the picture is more mixed. In Western Europe and English-speaking countries, the same general pattern appears. Elsewhere, it is much less consistent. But here is the truly intriguing part. Among the heaviest users, those using social media 7 or more hours a day, there are more young people at both extremes. More with very low life satisfaction and more with very high life satisfaction. And something similar appears among non-users. So the issue is not just that heavy use is associated with lower well-being on average. It is that heavy users and non-users seem to show greater volatility, more variation, more extremes, less of the stable middle. This in itself is a profound clue because it suggests that social media does not affect everyone in the same way. For some, it may be energizing, social, expressive, and exciting. For others, it might be draining, comparative, compulsive, and isolating. And that is one reason this debate becomes so difficult. If you ask one teenager, social media may be where friendship lives. If you ask another, it may be where self-worth goes to die. Both can be equally true. But once again, gender does matter apparently. Among girls in many regions, non-users are especially likely to report complete satisfaction with life. But in some places, heavy users are also more likely than moderate users to report of being completely satisfied. So what do we want with all this? The first is we should resist the temptation to turn complexity into slogans. The lesson here is not that social media ruins everyone, nor is it that it's all perfectly fine. The lesson here is that relationship is uneven, contextual, and shaped by who is using it, how, where, and perhaps why. And that means the real challenge is not merely reducing usage. It is understanding vulnerability, resilience, and the conditions under which digital life supports well-being or undermines it. See, because if we only rely on averages, we may miss the young people who are thriving and the young people who are quietly unraveling. The policy that cannot see both is a policy that cannot really help.